Right, then we're gonna do... Ah! I literally just got this thing into my coffee. Because I'm not clumsy at all. Such is life. Damn it. Hi. We're gonna go to a gig today and thought we'd vlog maybe tonight or even some of the weekend, I guess. Got sort of updated hair, got like my fringe cut. I'm taking a quick break from work to do some basic makeup because we need to go pretty much straight after work for the gig, working from home today. So I didn't really take a lunch break, so might as well just quickly spend 10 minutes on makeup and stuff like that and then get back to it. And look! Coffee! My favorite. My manicure artist was sick, unfortunately, last weekend when I was meant to redo my nails, so they've like grown out horribly, and that one, like, it just cracked, and then literally the whole thing fell off. Like, it's gel, so it just fell off. I picked it up, I put it on crazy glue, but because it was cracked, half of it broke down anyway, and well, this is on crazy glue, so it's just sitting there. It's just really stupid. I'm going on Sunday, today is Friday, so I still have to kind of live with this, and our son's 5th birthday party is tomorrow, and I'm gonna have to put like a plaster on it or something, not to scare people, because that just looks like somebody ate half my nail. And yeah, so that's what we're doing. So gonna start with, there's like these hydro drop things. So, because I'm pretty dry skinned these days. Still winter in full swing. Right, then eyebrows. For eyebrows, I just need this pencil. KVD signature, I think it's called Brow. And I have this brownish one, which I'm not a huge fan of, but I have a few of them because they're on sale, so. I prefer grayish, blackish toned ones. Okay, might as well put on some lip tint. This one's called a zombie lip tint and it's green, but of course in reality it's just almost colorless, kind of pinky. And it smells like watermelon. Right, and then in a very unorthodox move, I'm gonna do mascara, and I'm gonna do this Bad Girl Benefit one that I have from some set somewhere, because it's very small. So it must have been some Christmas set. I hate these hairs here, they just always stick out and I freaking look like a werewolf. It is very annoying. I did get something that you can put on it, but it's just, it's a never-ending pain. Now, do I need more primer? I might grab a primer, because I just don't feel hydrated enough. I just got my primer, which is the Too Faced Coconut Hangover one, which is really, really nice. I'm gonna do very basic foundation, and then I'm gonna stop, because I'm gonna run out of time, so I will finish that later and do the eyes and everything else more. It smells really nice if you haven't tried it. I really like that range, and they have this night cream as well, like a night recovery cream, but from that hangover range that makes you feel all glowy and kind of looks like, I don't know, unicorn snot, but it's really, really cool. It smells amazing, and it is so rich and nourishing and feels very luxurious. I really, really like it, and I also have the setting spray as well. And for foundation, I'm gonna do this KVD, I think it's True Portrait in light 010. It's very light coverage, but I don't really need a lot of coverage. I just need to cover up some of the redness. I'd use powder, but my skin is just so dry that powder starts sticking to things, and I really don't like it these days, because otherwise I just use my mineral foundation powder, which I love. I'm gonna use my Thin Lizzy age reverse thing, which is kind of like a dupe of, I think, Maybelline. But Thin Lizzy is just generally really good. I think it's a New Zealand brand. I bought like a ton of them before I left, so I have a stock of them, because I don't think they're really available anywhere else. Now is probably just to do a bit of blush. I have this Tarte. It's called Party. I'm not kidding, that's literally what it's called. Which I got again from some set somewhere. I'm just gonna do a quick blush. And the last thing I'm gonna do is my highlighter, which is this Essence Glow. And I've had it for ages. It's actually called setting powder, but it's too shiny to be a setting powder, I find. Like, nobody wants to, I think, shine to that extent. I mean, it says glow, but it's too much for glow. I'm sorry. Like, if you can see it, like, you can't just use that all over the face. So that's done for now, and then I will be back to finish the eyes and everything. I should really give up trying to speak in clubs or anywhere where commercial sort of music is playing, because that's just a copyright strike, and also it was really, really loud. So what I'm saying here is that basically we have nice VIP seats. Basically, you can't really sit anywhere in this club apart from them anyway, and you can get like food and a menu, which is cool. I also never finished my makeup, and I'm showing you my t-shirt, which is Big Bad Bold, which is the first band up, which we really love. And there they are, chilling just by the stage there. You can see the vocalist in that 92 t-shirt, and he has a voice like it's amazing. Seriously, it might not transfer as well on camera, but the guy is like bloody Mike Patton or something live. Amazing. Do I have to push the record button?
Yes.
Yes. So I've done this just before. I forgot to, well, I thought I pressed the record button, but it didn't record. Anyway, with this really, really cool little Ostara Festival. And it's all very Viking-y and witchy, and it's really, really amazing. And there are people behind us doing like a candle making masterclass. So they have like candles, beeswax candles they were going. And we just had the most amazing meal of like a Hungarian meat soup, and I think it was like a pulled pork sandwich, which is very, very nice. We forgot to film it because, well, we were really, really hungry. The weather outside is really crap. It's raining, and that's why my eyes are just exasperated. But I'll include footage of what we see around here. They're amazing stalls. And there's music and dancing and stuff. It's just a bit of a pause, so I'm taking that opportunity to actually say something while you can hear me. And hopefully there's no copyrighted music around or anything like that, so I didn't have to voice over this. So yeah, it's really, really amazing, and I will take you around all the stalls.
Вам рассказать что-нибудь про наши товары?
А я сейчас пройдусь, а потом вернусь и буду уже что-нибудь покупать.
У нас арома-палочки есть, всякое. Ходите, я тогда не буду говорить, чтобы на видео, да?
Hello. As usual, I'm missing a nail, as you can see. Nail missing. Anyway, I thought I would go through what we got at this Ostara Festival, which was freaking awesome. It was so cool. I wish we could have stayed a little bit longer, but we needed to sort of get the boys from my mum's, and they were already there for a bit, so don't really want her to, you know, basically die of exhaustion. So yeah, I thought we'd go through what we got, and we got some really nice stuff. So I'll go through these bottles a bit later, but I wanted to start with the smaller stuff. So there was a few artists there, and they had these really cool stickers and cards. And when I saw the artwork, I just had to get one. So that is one of them. I mean, how like amazing is that? Look at that. It is so beautiful. I loved it. I feel like framing that and putting it somewhere. And yeah, it's just a little sort of postcard thing, so that's very beautiful. And I mean, these stickers, how absolutely stunning are these stickers? They are absolutely gorgeous. I don't know where I'm gonna put them, maybe like on my personal laptop or something, or maybe like on some of our, I don't know, external drives or whatever, because it's just so pretty. It makes anything look just absolutely amazing. So I really, really like these. And I think there's more stickers. I'll have a look in a second. Yes, there is more stickers, and I think more cards even. So there's this sticker pack as well. So this one's more in black. And there's like basic witch and a little sort of tarot card. And something that says witchcraft, and what's the other one? Equinox, and you know, all these sort of witchy kind of elements. You have some smoking sage there. Really, really pretty. And then we got this one for the man. It's a pack of, it says runic pack, so it has all sort of Viking kind of runes. And there was another one which was like the Ragnarok one. That was also really cool, but we sort of decided we'll film first and then we'll come back for it. And by the time we got back, it was gone. It was so sad. But there's a little there's a name here of the person who does these, so we'll maybe get in contact with them and get some more when they have them, so that's quite nice. Then we got this, which is basically a little bag of black salt. So that has a bunch of really cool things in it. And there's like a huge piece of paper there. So I'm gonna try and translate really quickly what this is. Okay, so this is called the Thursday Salt, which is prepared in something called the Clean Thursday, which is, I think, one of the religious holidays here, which is, I think, once a year. Basically then, this is used in preparing different types of salt, like the coarse variety, and all sorts of spices, and also you can add it into rye flour and any kind of rye products, sauerkraut, and like any sort of cabbage recipe. Each woman, or whoever, I guess, whoever's cooking, has their own recipe. When you overheat it, so basically, there's a long list of what sort of elements it has, and it includes calcium and iodine and all sorts of stuff that you need. What to use it for is if you have any stomach issues or you have any lungs issues, if your metabolism is not the best, and you can use it with heart conditions and any sort of kidney issues, any issues with your digestion, and even if you have issues with joints or you have like trouble moving, things like that. And for all of this, basically you just take it internally. Basically just substitute normal salt for this one. It doesn't mean that you need to eat a ton of it, but if you just sort of use it as per normal, it will be really good for your health, and it will also cleanse your body of all sorts of, crap, basically. And you can also use it, in fact, in washing anything in the house. You can add it to water that you use for washing, and you can use it for bath salts and things like that. And basically it has qualities that help you cleanse anything on all sorts of levels. You can carry this around for luck in little pouches, and you can put it into candles for cleansing negative energy, apparently. So this has both, health, like apparent health qualities, as well as magical qualities in terms of protection. So this is really cool. So I'm very keen to try it. It looks very nice anyway, and we like lots of sort of spices, and we use a lot of salt, and we like Himalayan salt, but this is really something nice that we can use as well. So that's really cool. And then a little detour of what else we got recently, not to do with this particular festival, but one weekend we had only the younger son, and the older son went to my mom's, because sometimes we like to give them a bit of a break from each other, really, because they spend a lot of time together, although they go to different schools and kindergarten and things like that, but they live together in the same room, and they have bunk beds and everything, and sometimes they kind of get tired, I think, of each other, well, which is, I guess, normal. And we always, for some reason, when we have the younger son, we stumble upon a witch shop. I don't know why, but it's happened twice so far. And like in the most unusual places that you'd never expect, suddenly you see a cauldron somewhere, and then you kind of follow it. And I will insert some footage of the witch shop, because I did take a few shots in there after I show you some of this footage. And it's just uncanny how we do that. But I found a few pieces that I really liked in there, and I thought I'd get some homewares, because it's alchemy, so I thought that was really nice. And I got this thing here, which I thought was really cool, which is a little coaster. I know of its existence. I've seen it online a lot, but I've never actually seen it in the flesh, so it was really nice to see that. And it cost like a ton, because, well, the witch shop is in a very touristy kind of street, like the most touristy street here apart from Red Square, I guess, so that's probably why. And the other thing I got was this beautiful, as you can see, it's a candle holder, and again, it's alchemy, and it's probably kind of hard to see, but it's more bluey with sort of a hint of purple almost. So it's quite a unique color. It looks like, I guess, bones, but in a kind of non-scary sort of way, I guess. And for that, at this Ostara Festival that we went to as well, I instantly thought of this candle holder when I saw this candle color, and this is a beeswax one, and there was actually a master class doing these, and it's really, really cool. And I thought it would go perfectly with this, and I think it will look really nice just sitting there on my dresser. So I got that, and also extra bonus, it's lavender, so it's also really nice smelling, and it's all handmade and stuff like that, so that's really, really cool as well. So that's that one. Then we got a few things for the man, which is this sort of passport document cover, because he really, really likes the hammer. He always wears the hammer. Again, it's an alchemy one that he wears, and he's been wearing it for God knows how many years now. We had to replace the chain a few times, but the hammer is still sort of holding strong. It does wear though. Note it does wear if you wear it like non-stop. This, unfortunately, is not quite fitting in the passport perfectly, because they said, yeah, just try it, and it wasn't quite there, but it was just such a beautiful handmade leather cover that we thought we might use it for some other documents. And we have a lot of documents here, so this will always come in handy, and it has the hammer on both sides, which is also really nice. So that's that one. And the other thing we got him was this tiny sort of hunting kind of knife. And the reason he really wanted this was because apparently this is like, he reckons it's Damascus steel, which is also very expensive normally. So he really wanted this one, and compared to how much it normally costs, this was a bit of a bargain, so we grabbed it. And it is a pretty cool knife. I mean, I don't know when we're actually going to use that, maybe sometime when we're in the country or something like that. But it's a cool little hunting knife. Maybe I'll take it mushroom hunting or something. It's kind of handy, so that's pretty cool. And then I got a few things for me. So I got 3 pins. Now one of these is this one, which is a basically Van Gogh painting. So that is very, very cool. Let me just show you closer. There it is. It's just in a plastic wrapping. And then I got these 2 other pins, which are 2 separate pins, obviously. There's a little corgi, which I am obsessed with, and there's a sort of skeletal mermaid with purple hair. It looks like she kind of has a corgi sleeping in her hair, which is also one way of wearing it, I suppose, but they're definitely separate, so, you know. Last thing, not the last thing, the almost last thing I'm going to show you is these absolutely stunning earrings. I had to grab them because, well, I mean, come on. This is everything I like in an earring. It's moons, it's actual little moonstones, and they are really stunning. Like, really stunning. They have the phases of the moon in them as well. I mean, what is not to love? And they're actually quite light, and they have like these sort of tiny kind of almost chainmail elements, so I love these. I saw them and I went just, yep. There was a heap of jewelry, but I swear these were the ones that really, really caught my eye. I mean, there's really nice things, but these ones I just had to like really, really get. The other ones were all, there's just too many. I have too many, so I just got those ones. Now, getting to these bottles here. So we had to get these because firstly, this is mead. So the man really likes mead, and there's different flavors, and also, I mean, how can you not? Look at this one. This is called Ragnarok, and it has the hammer and everything. And this is like a citrus mead. There's a link to a YouTube channel here, which also shares the secrets of making it. Oh, that is cool. That is very cool. And this is called, is that on all of them? Yes, it's called, here it says Mjolnir, the rise of a legend or something like that. So it has a tiny Mjolnir there, so that's really cool. So we can read about how they make it and watch a few videos and everything. And this one is citrus. So this one is orange and grapefruit, which is strange, but you know, he will give it a go. And all it has literally is yeast. They have their own water coming from, like, they have their own spring, this place, and they have honey and basically citrus. So it's all absolutely natural. What a cool idea. I think we got 6 of them, and they cost us about $30 US, around there, which is not bad for something like this. And this is real glass as well. It's not, you know, it's not plastic or anything, so that's really nice. And it has little battle scenes, and there's the little hammer just flying there. Oh wow, the detail is just beautiful. And it's actually, like, it has a bit of volume to it. It's not just flat either. Absolutely gorgeous. Okay, so that's that one. Then we have something called Odin's Breath. So you can see Odin there. Absolutely beautiful labels. And this is ginger. So this is called ginger ale even, but it's still mead, technically. And this has ginger, mint, yeast, lemon, honey, and water, basically. So that is also very cool. And again, it has different little scenes again on the bottom here. So all of these labels are completely different. Then we have the strength of the berserker. Couldn't read that one. This is a raspberry one. So you have the berserker there with his axe. And again, different battle scenes of Viking life. And again, all this has is water, mead, raspberry, and yeast. So no bad stuff in there. Then I think we got 2 of these because these just looked so cool. And they're absolutely the same. And this is called Blood of the Valkyrie. And these ones are cherry. So cherry is amazing. Sometimes I'm quite sad I can't drink anymore. But yeah. It looks so nice. It looks very nice. Look at that Valkyrie. That's really pretty. Very, very pretty. With wings and red hair and everything. And I think we have one left. Ah, yes, we have one left, which is Blood of Jotun. And that is one of the giants from the mythology. And again, lots of scenes. I think this is what... from the giant life, I guess. This one is blackberry. So that is blackberry. Again, all natural, pretty much. Mead, yeast, water, blackberry. So yeah, so we got 6 of those. So that is our little loot from this festival. Absolutely amazing. We were very, very pleased. There was so much to do. I mean, I wish we could have actually, I don't know, played some games. There are people playing games there that we could have done, and they were all very welcoming, saying, oh, come on, we'll show you. And some of the dancing scenes, people were actually learning how to dance, and we sort of couldn't really take part because we just didn't have the time. It's just so annoying. But yeah, it was cool to see it anyway, and now we know about these guys, so we'll come and see them in some of their other events, because they do a lot, and they have a lot of, like, how to cook authentic meals and cheese and how to make all these wines and things like that from scratch, basically, and all natural, using all sort of authentic recipes, because it's a reenactment society, which is like super popular in Russia. It's popular in a lot of places, but here it's just, there's so many, like pretty much any period in history, any country that you might be interested in, there's probably something, especially if it's old Slav or Viking, or I don't know, any sort of war of the past, anything. Like there's so much happening around that, which is absolutely incredible. If you're like a lover of history, you can join any society and sort of learn more about it, especially about people are very into learning about the lifestyle as well, so that's pretty cool. And trying to, I don't know, dress like the period and live like the period for a few days, that's something that's very, very popular here. So yeah, that's our little loot, and we'll see you later.